Oh yeah, I'm excited about these. Ooh, yeah, baby. I can't wait, y'all. So the first thing we're gonna do here is get our delicious pork shoulder. I had this pork shoulder from a Costco pork shoulder. It was super huge. Guess what I'm doing with it today? We're gonna do some pork steaks. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. So I cut half of this up, and we're gonna chop that up right there. Make some pork steaks out of it. All right, let's get this chopped. Grab that baby off. I guess when I was cutting it in half, I was a little sloppy right here. So we'll fix that. All right, I think I might want to go about right here for the steaks. So I guess that's about 1.5 inches. What y'all think? Yeah, it's pretty thick steak. With this one here, we just go straight down the middle. I must say these look pretty beautiful. Let's cut these little ends off. Yeah, same with this one too. Alright, let's get some seasoning on here. We're gonna keep it super simple. First thing we're gonna go with malt vinegar. See how malty it is? We're just gonna use it as a binder. Add a little tenderization to it as well. I've been hearing about pork steaks. I watched 1,000 videos on pork steaks. Everybody does them differently. Some people cook them to 145. Some people cook them to 165. Some people cook them to 170. Some people cook them to 195. Some people cook them all the way to 205. So I said, well, since it comes from a pork shoulder, and we usually cook pork shoulder super tender to pull apart, we're not gonna make it pull apart. It usually pulls apart between 205 and 210. We just gonna go ahead and take it up to about 190, 195. This is our first time, so we just gonna keep it super simple with some salt and pepper. Go high. We can hit these pretty hard because they're pretty thick. Let's get these sides, of course. So when it's my first time doing something, I like to, just go salt and pepper so I can get the essence of what it actually tastes like before I start doing recipes with them and stuff like that. So that's why we're just gonna do salt and pepper and see if it actually something that we like. And since it's a steak, and that's what we usually do with steaks, it's salt and pepper. Got some pepper, I grinded up myself. Yep, and just one of the little coffee grinders. It's so much better when you do the pepper like this. Boom. Side one, side two. We're not gonna even add any onion powder or garlic powder. It's my first time, maybe your first time as well. Well, you may know about this. You can tell me how it's supposed to be done. I heard St. Louis really got it on lock with these pork steaks. Bam! How that look, baby?
That looks great.
Ooh-wee. Get ready for some good eat. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let it sit here, and then we're gonna go outside and get it smoked up on the smoker with some post oak wood. All right, see y'all outside. All right, y'all. It is time. Spends sitting, sweating, about an hour? Yeah. About to go on there. So I got the smoker at a low temp right now. It's at about 150 degrees. Because what I wanted to do is just get maximum smoke flavor and just let it come on up. And probably shut the vents off once it gets to like 275. See, I got these little pieces here. I hope they don't fall through or something like that. I just put it on top like that. How these look together?
That look good.
Look together. We just gonna let it rock out I think I'm gonna put a thermometer in there to monitor the meter, and we're gonna see what it do. I'm gonna give it about an hour. Then go ahead and flip it. Be right back. Wait a minute. See what I got down there, right?
Yeah.
Pork steak and potatoes.
Mm.
Mm-mm. All right. I'll be back in about an hour, y'all. I got some more stuff to do in the kitchen. Who's the biggest one in the bunch? This guy here? I would say. All right. You be the representative for all of them. All right, y'all. We at where we want to be at 275. It's been about an hour. So let's see how we looking. Oh, that looks pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and flip them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm excited about these. Let me flip that. We got this little baby piece. Oh, it fell. I knew it. It said about another hour, so we'll be back to get these off. We've been going about 2 hours and 45 minutes on these. So what I got here, I got some lemon butter. That's just one stick of butter and one whole lemon. Ooh, yeah, baby.
That's the best smelling cue in the neighborhood.
Mm. Man, look at that. Ooh-wee.
That look amazing.
Ooh. Gonna let that go for about 7 minutes. Taking it off. Let it cool down. You know what's next. The thing says ready, baby. That thing feel tender. That thing feel tender. Oh man. Oh man. Why you always do that when I burn myself? Man, look at that. And look what I'm about to do, y'all.
Okay.
Let it rest. Do its thing. Let's go inside, baby. Mm.
Wee.
Looks pretty tender to me. This took 3 hours. You know, that's because this meat is it's so thick. Oh, it's still hot right there. Let's see what we got. Oh man, look at that. Look at the smoke ring, baby.
Oh, that look good.
Mm. Oh man. I didn't know. Pork steak is fabulous. See, I ain't got nothing on it. Except for my lemon butter glaze.
Oh, wee. I bet that's good.
It's plain salt and pepper. It's blowing my mind right now. So it was just 3 hours, 275. The last half an hour, the smoker just rose up to like 300. So that was cool. So total of 3 hours on the head. Got this done. I took it all the way to 190. 190. So this is what it is at 190. It is absolutely fabulous with no sauce. My smoked potato, y'all. Look at that. All the way on the smoker. Didn't wrap it or nothing.
Child.
What'd you say, baby? You said we clowning.
We clowning.
Man, nah, I want y'all to be clowning.
Yes.
You know, get on outside and do this. You know, we still got some fall left. Still gonna be nice outside. Still get on outside to what, like mid-November or something. You know, if in the Midwest, y'all down south, of course, get outside whenever you want. West Coast, get outside whenever you want. All right, y'all. I'm out. Yeast.
Give me some. Give me some.
Boy,